Welcome back to the channel. I'm Skull King. How you guys doing today? Now today is our Throwback Thursday episode. I know probably every game I'm playing on my channel could be classified as a Throwback Thursday game, but I'm just going to continue with the Throwback Thursday episodes I was playing previous to the switch up. So we'll be playing Dragon Age Origins, or continuing our quest in Dragon Age Origins, I should say. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it and see what happens, okay guys? Alright, and we're back. Let's see here. Did we complete everything in the Alien Age? I still haven't found all this stuff, which is kind of crazy, but... Or these. Oh, I've done all that. And that one. Okay. Did that one. Still haven't found that one. Okay. So I guess we're done here. Do. No, Low Market District, because I gotta go to Mage Collective and Blackstone Regulars. I think I ran into a random encounter, it's just loading. Nope, I made it. Okay. It's been a while since I've played this, so it might take me a little bit to remember exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Not little ins and outs.
The captain sends his regards. Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Wait, what? There's another quest? Okay, let's go talk to the Mages Collective and then we'll look into this quest. Did y'all see that Jerry Springer died? Yeah, I seen it this morning and I was just like, wow. Can't believe it. Get into that point in my life where everyone I grew up being entertained by is starting to perish. I think we're just gonna not take Alistair to his sister to prevent him from hardening. It's not like it really gives us that much anyways.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Okay. What? Okay, I gotta find this dude and kill him? But I don't know where the heck he is.
All men are the work of our Maker.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Without provocation with the least of his children are bred and cursed by the King.
I think I found him. Yep.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Talran sent you. My own son wants me dead. And I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
Why would he want you dead?
He is an ambitious child. Hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day. A violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
I happen to agree with you.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time. Fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son. Even if it's what's best for my men.
I could take care of him for you.
I ache even discussing this, but Talran has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you.
Consider it done.
As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. We should find him there. Come then. Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
Okay. So let's head towards Lothering. Wait. Lothering has been destroyed. Yeah, 'cause there's Lothering right there. Let's go to Redcliffe Village. I'm sure we'll run into him along the road. No? Apparently not. Okay. Let's head back to Denham and run into him. I'll just keep going back and forth until eventually I run into him. I mean, I passed right by Lothering. So if he was headed towards Lothering... There we go. That's it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. There he is. Before we do that, let's just go around and loot all this stuff before we have to kill him. That was it? Just that one plant? Okay.
My friend. Look, everyone. It's our Grey Warden associate. Do you have business with me?
I'm here to kill you.
I suppose my father got to you. Did he tell you about honor and integrity? About my evil plans to conquer the guild? His beliefs are outdated and destructive. Since I put my plans in place, this guild has blossomed. We are better funded and better equipped than ever. You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains, bribing nobles in Denerim. Take pride, my friend. We are remaking the Irregulars into a political force.
How much is your life worth to you?
I am a rich man. I could be convinced to pass some of those riches on to you. I suggest that this be the last of our business together, my friend. Come, man. Let's see about tracking the old man down.
Meh. Because then I'd feel kind of like a douche. I mean, think about it. I'm one that helped the son build the Irregulars the way he wanted to this whole time. Basically going completely against his father up until this point. And then I was like, oh, I'll just kill your son and undo everything I just did for the Irregulars. Nah, screw it. You guys take care of yourself. I'll take some money from the son and be done with it. Alright. Let's go back to the Pearl.
All men are the work of our nation's hand.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna go to the Pearl and make sure we talk to all the nobles to make sure we got everyone to vouch for us. So I believe after this is the actual lands means. What's up with all the cats? I want to follow the cats.
Dwarven crab. Fine dwarven crab. Fresh from Orthobar.
As there is with one world, one heart, one
Oh, they're just leaving. Oh, no? They turned around. Okay. I don't know why this is entertaining me, but it is. Part of me believes this may lead to something. I don't know why. No, it looks like they just go back and forth. Yeah, because then they all come back here and yeah, and they just go back and forth. Okay. That's not the Pearl, it's the Noddos Tavern. Because that's where all the nobles are. And then as soon as we finish Origins, we'll jump right into awakening.
There's nothing more to say.
Have you heard the news about how?
I think I already talked to other people.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
Sigurd?
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done.
I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this. And soon, I think.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged.
Okay. So now we just go to Eamon and continue. So I'm going to save the game here, just in case I don't get the results I want for the ending. Because we still got the lands meet, and then we have the defensive, or basically the fight against the Archdemon and the Blight.
Dwarven craft. Fine dwarven craft. Direct from Orzavar. Won't find better.
We will save it here.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
No, she's on this side. Let's go talk to my future wife.
You return. Is there something you wish to discuss?
Do you need anything?
I still do not. But thank you for asking.
Okay, let's go to Arleman.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the age. What exactly
I have proof Logain was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Logain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Okay. The Landsmeet is called. Our Lehman is gone to the Landsmeet chambers. You should meet him there as soon as you can. Yes, made in the floor. The underground maid.
Indeed. Yes.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. It's still one of my favorite games of all time. It's just sometimes it becomes very tedious. Alright. So I already saved once before going and talking to Lehman. Let's go to the Royal Palace.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
How can you support the man who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
To support his war, he sold his own people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
How do you justify letting Arl Howe torture his subjects?
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Stop talking and show me what you can do with that thing.
I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden. To arms, men!
More enemies ahead.
Now is better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. Now is better than later. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. All right. Now is better than later. Got it. So you can get off my back. Got it. All right, all right.
Alright, let's go.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
The Blight is the threat here, not Ole.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The south is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
You allowed Rendon Howe to imprison and torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Hal may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Is there justice in selling elves to Tisvinta?
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor. War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marek knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. They were too great. The Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What are you talking about?
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden! I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
You're just a scared
I
child.
stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Yes! I knew the people of Ferelden would do the right thing.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so. But Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. Man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Alistair is my champion.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Okay, I've never used Alistair, and it's been a long time since I've done a sword and shield fighter, so...
On it.
In the Maker's name!
All right. Off we go. Very well.
For the Grey Warden!
On it.
Yes!
Die! All right. Splendid. Splendid. Very well. Off I go. Right.
Okay.
So, there is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
I want to speak with Honora first.
Certainly.
Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Who do you think I should choose?
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead Ferelden. I have proven this.
I would like to speak to Alistair as well.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Should I choose Honora?
She seems to want it anyway. I know I do.
So... yes? Maybe? I don't know.
Alright, I am ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
I shall rule at Queen Honora's side as her husband.
My husband, the king consort, the general of my armies, and the hero who will save Ferelden from this blight. My first act as queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the landsmeet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yes, of course. Happily, in fact.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a Blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this man to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the King Consort's command.
Yeah.
On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
So I became king, and now I still get to live. The outcome I was hoping for. No, I'm of noble, and my family basically just got completely slaughtered. My brother is the only one left. I mean, he's still young enough that he could probably rebuild the family, get remarried, and have kids. But now his kids will have connection to the throne of Ferelden.
So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
I'm sorry. I wish it could have been otherwise.
It could have been. But what is done is done. My father had no illusions about the consequences of his actions, and neither do I. You kept your end of the deal. I will keep mine. The engagement will be announced at my coronation, provided you are still interested.
Trying to get out of it already?
Not at all. I simply wish to ensure your ambitions haven't changed. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully settled there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
Okay. So let's level up. Does anyone else have a level they need? Yep. Shale. Agre. He has all his main ones, right? Yep, okay. Zevran. Sure. Okay. Stand, big boy. Dog, dog. Morgan. Oh, she didn't get high enough to get prison. Okay. Nope. Okay, she got the best thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. Well, actually, let's go talk to Liliana, see if she has anything to say about all this.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Of course I am, but we should move on. Okay, apparently she doesn't have anything to say about it.
Yes.
This team has worked so far. So,
Yes.
let's just keep it going. What do you guys think of my decision to become King Consort and do it in the way I did it, so that way Alistair gets to live for killing Logain? It's literally the only way to have that outcome. I mean, there's a way you can do it if you talk to Alistair's sister too, but it's so tricky, and if you harden him, he will fight back, and then you're either choice to let him take the throne or kill him, so... And we have to go to... Well, let's go to Slitter's Peak first. Okay, is there anything I want to bring with me, just in case? Take that. That's a lot of bows. We're gonna take that. We'll take that too, just in case. don't think I need to bring any of this stuff. Doesn't look like I'm gonna bring any of that, so. Okay, let's see here. No. Well, let's see here. What kind of runes do I have available? Like space for runes. Two in the Axe of Grey. 3 in Mother Axe. I don't think armor gets rune spots. Starfang can do 3, so that's 8 potential runes. 8. There's definitely 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 3. Okay. Let's go to the party camp so I can talk to Bodum. But not Bodum. Sandal. I need to talk to Sandal. I think I'm also going to talk to every team member while I'm here too.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay. So. Yeah, let's put in some electric rune. There we go. Dark spawn. Undead. Let's do spell resistance. Starfang. There we go. Thank you.
I
am listening.
Never mind, he doesn't say anything. Let's go talk to Morgan.
So, there are to be wedding bells. Did I hear this correctly?
It's purely a political arrangement, that's all.
As I suspected, I am not ignorant of such matters after all. I'm simply curious as to what your bride-to-be might think. Of me. Of us.
I've already broken up with the... There can't be an us any longer.
Ah yes, sacrifices must be made for one's ambition. I quite understand. Congratulations on your engagement and so forth. Can we get back to matters at hand now?
Ow. Sten? Got anything to say?
What is your wish, Kadan?
Leto?
As you wish.
Alistair?
Something on your mind?
Nope. Ninja! Yeah, we'll pet him. Okay. Zephyrin, you got anything to say?
I take it you have found another more compatible with your tastes. No, there is no need to deny it. I do not mind. Such is how it goes, yes?
I wasn't planning on denying it.
As I should have known would be the case. So I am forced to ask, if we are not to be lovers, are we at least to be friends?
I certainly hope so.
Good. Nothing would please me more. Some friendships are worth pursuing.
Ouch. What the hell? I didn't even have a relationship with him either.
I still got it.
Wait, that was a success? Are you sure?
Were you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Aye. All right then.
Liliana.
I heard about you and the Queen. Do you love her?
No, I love you.
Not nearly enough, it seems.
It doesn't have to change anything between us.
It changes everything. I respect her too much as a queen and as a woman to let what we have destroy us all. If you are to marry her, and be wholly hers.
Sorry, Liliana.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You led me to an end. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
I'm glad I could help.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an Aaron allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
probably don't need to do this. I'm going to anyways.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. Arl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Let me see your wares, Boran.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Dude, you're not in Redcliffe. We're on the side of the road somewhere. You weirdo. Do you have anything exceptional? Not really. I mean, the closest is Sylvan's Mercy. Bog dancing shoes. The Spell Ward. It's not bad. But what I'm here for... Wait, what's this? Nah, it's just spell resistance. Grandmaster Frost Room. That's undead. No, I shouldn't even need that much. Let's do 5.
Interesting.
It'll do.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a few more. I need
Are you
augers to hire.
sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? I'm sure you'll be...
Let me see wares. Let's just get 10.
It'll do. Sure. It'll do. Sure.
Most kind.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You have...
Interesting.
It'll do. Sure.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Dang. Oh, so certain people get the effects. No, those are set bonuses. Whatever. Well, map. Head to Redcliffe.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright. We are done here. Redcliffe Village. I thought we were gonna get a random encounter right there. I was like, ah, darn it. What the hell?
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Is the Archdemon here?
I didn't see anything that I'd call an archdemon. Isn't that supposed to be a big dragon? No, nothing like that. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Let's go hunting, boys.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on. Got it.
Come get some.
Got it. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Excellent. All right.
I'm getting all the money back for all the gifts I've spent. Or bought. Probably could have bought some cooler weapons, or new unique things to bring with me to Awakening. You see, certain things are able to transfer to Awakening, certain things are not. So the trick is trying to remember which ones can and which ones can't. To Redcliffe Castle.
No end to these blasted things. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. All right. Yeah. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Right. What in horror? I'll rip you apart. Right. Go down!
I'll try to be merciful.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Now, better than later.
Good work.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness.
Where's the Queen and Arleman?
They are both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Wait, I must prepare. Can you hold the Darkspawn for now?
There might be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's rather remarkable, really.
So I got the outcome I wanted, so I can save over that. I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
This video may end up being potentially longer than some of the other ones. I think we're so close to the end, I may just play this all the way through to the end in this video. That way next week, on Thursday, we can start Awakening.
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denver. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Why did we think they were headed here?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us. But we can't reach Denrim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
And just how are we supposed to defeat the Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. You will need it.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Clorad sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Cloret's feud with House Romuald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. Realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this Blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. The probably half-open will all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arse thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Shouldn't you all be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had just getting here? You tall races have it so easy.
That and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We will find a way to win. We must.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
And to you. Ninja. Do you see anything interesting? A cake. Cake. Excellent. Good boy. Okay. Liliana.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Nothing, never mind.
Right here, old pal.
Never mind.
Aye. All right then.
Just see what everyone has to say. Shale.
I am listening.
Never mind. Stan.
What is your wish, Kadan?
Let's go.
As you wish.
Win.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, I shouldn't have disturbed you.
It is no trouble.
Severin.
Your wish?
Never mind. Borden!
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
See you where, Borden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. Gather your party and venture forth.
It is done.
No, let's not talk to her yet.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it has something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Then I will take that final blow myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Morgan, is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your home. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
And how do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
The way out. Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed, with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
You want to have my child?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the Archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Wait, I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist. I need to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
This is going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you.
I see. Enough about the child then.
Then you have decided?
How do you even know it will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Alright, I agree. I'll do it.
A wise decision. Come to me then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
Avert your eyes, children! Avert your eyes! It's like a spider going after a prey. I look like a fly caught in the spider's web. Liliana's definitely not going to be happy. First I decided to marry Queen Honora instead of be with her. Then my last night, technically as a free man, I sleep with Morgan.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. So we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can.
It's a lot of elves.
The lives of many thousands hang in the balance.
The dwarves!
We must not forsake them.
That's how mages
You
do.
have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
part of me wants to do a quest where it's like, I want to raise the strongest army of all. So instead of the dwarves, boop. Where's Queen Enora?
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Why is that not Queen Enora? That should have been Queen Enora. But like I was saying, one of these times I want to do a pure, like, greatest army run. Where I pick the golems instead of the dwarves, the werewolves instead of the elves. I think it would still be important to pick the mages, though. Instead of the Templars.
No end to these blasted things. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Now it's better than later.
Please, you fucking hit somebody.
So you can get off my back. So you can get off my back. Got it. I'll get on it.
Blasted creatures. Now, better than later. I'll get on. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now, better than later.
Okay.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners. We're outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
How are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Do you know where the generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Indeed.
Going with my number 1 team.
Yes.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Sten would be suitable.
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it then. All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Onward then, and may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
So, this is it.
It has been an honor to fight with you, Ogren.
Honor? Nobody's looked at me and seen honor in a long time,
You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight, and the will to keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone new. I owe you a lot, Warden. I consider it a fine honor to die for you and your cause.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Then it's sodding honor for everyone. That's war for you. Let the stone turn red from the blood of heroes. Today, I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself, even maybe for a soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it?
I'm worried about you too, Shale.
About me? I am not the one going up against a giant dragon with little more than wishful thinking. And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
You be good, you hear?
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help, Stan.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Probably.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
After all that, I will not be going with you.
No, but I don't want you going anywhere.
Why would you wish me to remain? So you could attempt to sway me from my path? No, let us not argue over this. You do not have the time, and we have an agreement. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine.
I will find you, Morgan. I swear it.
I would not suggest it, but your path will ever be your own. I did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go, slay your Archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Just Just watch my back in there.
Let's find this archdemon then, and kick its ass. I hope most of the people were able to flee on ships before the Horde got here.
Sure. Miss Wedden. But, alright. Let's go.
Kill those godless bastards! We're counting on you, Warden.
Whoop, I never... loved Liliana. Sure.
Make her watch over you.
Go to the alien edge. Let's see if I can remember how to summon people.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I'll handle this. Get yourselves to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
There we go. Oop. So I'm missing one. We got mages, elves, dwarves, and Redcliffe. So let's go elves.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
right, all right. Get on it. Let's see what you're made of. Get off my I'll get on it. No chance. No chance at all. Now, better than later. I'll get on it. That's so. Right, right. You can get off my
Damn.
Right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? No, better than later.
Is that all you got?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right, all right. Got it. Better than later. I'll get on it.
Defend yourself!
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right, all right. I'll get on it.
Wow. Alright, elves.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
go back to the market district. So this video may be considerably longer than normal because of all this. But I hope you're enjoying it. The long-awaited battle.
Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Hell of the desperation! Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right, all right.
Darkspawn, straight ahead.
Better than later. Got you. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got you. Right, all right.
Come, dwarves.
Watch out. There's Darkspawn over there.
I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. Got it. Now it's better than later. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Right, all right. Now it's better than later.
Darkspawn, straight ahead.
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Now, later. Right. Got it. Now it's better than later.
Try to be careful.
Got it. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder Got it. Now's better than later. I'll give you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Corruption? Ooh. Hey, Dwarf. I want to see this helmet. There we go. More fitting to my appearance. Alright, to the Palace District. There. Shale. So it's just going to constantly tell me Shell has a level up because it won't let me actually use the level up. Well, this is an interesting party.
everywhere! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute. More Darkspawn. It is done. I go.
More foul Darkspawn.
So be it. It is done. I go. In the memory of King Ferelden! So be it.
How many of these things must we wade through?
All of them.
I go. So be it.
These things stink when you squish them.
So be it. It is done. It shall be as you say. All right. Yes, it is done. It shall be as you say. Good shot. We defeated them.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
But yeah.
Hello.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Sorry, am I too quick for you? I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Right. More blood. Where's the next one?
A ladder so you can get off my back. All right. Now it's better than later. Got it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I can't believe I leveled up again so quickly. Sure.
That about wraps it up. I see a trap. All right, all right.
Defend yourself!
I see a trap. Can I get you a ladder?
You guys ready for this? The final battle? Yeah, it's gonna be like a 3-hour video. And that's okay.
Twisted creatures. Right, all right. Get off my back. I'll get on it. Right, right. I see a trap. Now, better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? So you can get off my back. Another one. Right. Now, better than later. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. I'll get on it. Right, all right. Come on, the ladder, so you can get off my back. You have no skill, only desperation. Now, better than later. No chance. No chance at all.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Nope. You crossed my path. I was trying to loot a body. That's it. Nothing special. Let's see. Who should we summon? More Red Cliff horses.
Now, better than later. Got it.
Must
I summoned them basically for the end of the battle, but there was no one left to fight. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this.
Done. Anything else?
Either they're stealing the people's boots, or these people just didn't even have enough time to get their boots on. That guy didn't have enough time to get his gloves or helmet. Like I said, either that's the case, or they're being stolen by the dark spawn, but I don't really see that. Wow, the lag is real, guys.
I see a trap. I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Got it. Now it's better than later. Relax, so you can get on my back. Right, all right.
Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go.
Finished. Now what do you want?
There's Sandal. So that's actually the way out. Okay. Holy jeez.
Done now. Are you happy?
done.
Yeah, we'll just sell off all the darkspawn weapons and corpus skull and all that stuff I don't need. Poor doggies. Ah, you can't even go that way. Okay.
Enchantment?
You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
Just straight up ignores you.
Enchantment?
Sandal, you have any of your dad's wares for sale? No, you can have that. Almost half my inventory is not free yet. Okay. Alright, let's go. Second floor. This can be a very long episode, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm going to try to beat the Origin so that next week we can start with Awakening. I just remember how long sometimes Awakening seemed. It was interesting, but not as good.
Done. Anything else? That about wraps it up. Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere. I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Show them that mercy! Got it. You're gonna regret
Okay.
Finished. Now what do you want? That about wraps it up.
Well, that was strange.
Darkspawn, straight ahead.
Now, better than later. Got it. I'll get on it. Come on! All right. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. Got it. Now, better than later. Got it. All right.
Sorry, going quiet again, I know.
No end to these blasted things.
Done. Anything else? Done now. Are you happy? It is done. Done. Anything else?
Merry Christmas, I picked up a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I'm still pretty good in inventory space, so. Here we go, rooftop. The site of the final battle. Hopefully I get to command more people, because then I can bring the mages in, because they haven't done anything. But that's mainly because their forces are so small as it is. No, it's on like Donkey Kong, mother. Ooh, I can. I killed the Archdemon! Bam!
Got him. Get off my back. Right.
Damn. Went from 16 to 4. Gun. Now I'll see if they actually get this part right. Because they kept putting freaking Alistair in places where Nora's supposed to be speaking. And according to the gameplay, and what I've been setting up is Honora's supposed to be queen, I'm supposed to lead her armies, and be her king consort.
It was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
This game just bugging out or something? But at what cost? There was no... I mean, yeah, we lost a lot of people, but... I mean, we kicked the Darkspawn's butt.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still. An inspiration to all, he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I formally present my betrothed, who shall soon be your king.
There's my brother.
Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. As a reward and as an engagement present, I offer you a boon of your choice.
The sacrifices of the wardens should not be forgotten again.
An excellent point. We can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to Alistair and all the other Grey Wardens who fell to save us.
Alistair's right behind you!
To learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, here and with the dwarves. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhow, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I think you'll need my help.
You are no doubt correct. Having you near at hand would be a great relief. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
That is so weird. Because now she has vanished again. No, there she is.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Damn right.
Normally I would call that bravado, but it seems your confidence is deserved. At any rate, I understand the preparations are underway for our wedding. It will only be a matter of weeks. Are you nervous?
Perhaps a little.
Good. I feel the same, I must confess. You are rather intimidating, after all. We will need to speak more of the role you wish to play. As the hero of Ferelden, there are many opportunities, but that can wait. For now, enjoy the celebration. We can speak further when the day is done.
Alistair, buddy old pal.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong?
Morgan saved me.
I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I do not know where she went, but I will find her.
I thought you were sticking around. It's up to you, I suppose. I don't imagine she'll be easy to find if she doesn't want to be. At any rate, I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of the Grey Wardens when they come. We'll need to rebuild, right? And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
No thanks are necessary.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
I guess the first person would be Fergus, my brother.
When I heard that my little brother was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly, Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
Hal paid for what he did. I killed him myself.
Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
At the wedding, for certain.
My little brother, marrying the Queen. All I can think is what Mother would have said about that. take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
Liliana. And her note.
Here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
You should be taking a bow with me.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while, to find Marjolaine. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
Do you need help?
No. This is something I need to do on my own. Perhaps we will see each other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be well. May the Maker watch over you.
Zavran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
That is indeed what I said.
And if I said I was thinking of moving on, seeing the sights, meeting new people and killing a few?
You're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls. It's the sort of thing that made us friends, after all. Brings a tear to the eye, really. Well then, since I'm sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Miss Wynn.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A Blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Tevinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
She wants to regain her mortality?
It seems that a creature of flesh impressed her enough that she is willing to discard her notions about them being frail and disgusting. I wonder who. At any rate, I offered to bring her before the Tevinter mages. Their lore is considerable, and I've always wanted to travel to Minrath Ruse. I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Stan.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
The Darkspawn are still a threat.
But the Blight is done. I have an answer for the Arishok that no longer requires the question. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
You owe me nothing.
Some debts cannot be discarded. There will come a time when I will return, and then it shall be done. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
And last but not least, Ogren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Does that mean you're staying here?
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
Just treat her well, Ogren.
Yeah, I'd better. She throws me out and shacks up with some poetess. I don't think my ego could take it. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Take care of yourself, Ogren.
It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
And finally, the end.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce significant harvest, and plans were conceived for a university. So Honora being queen was a good idea. Oh, I pushed a button. Despite Loghain being executed in disgrace, Queen Honora insisted on building a monument to her father, overlooking the Orlesian embassy. The statue was largely ignored, save by Honora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place flowers at its feet. Francis married Queen Honora in a lavish ceremony 6 months after her coronation, becoming the prince consort of Ferelden. Many said that if the two did not end up vying for control of the throne, they would usher in a new golden age not seen since King Galahad first united these barbarian tribes. News of the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Gentivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimage to see the ashes or partake in their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, a lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on the elven riders, an act not quickly forgiven as a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to their new land provided for them in the south near Ostaga. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and caste restrictions were loosened. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the Deep Road was pushed back and a few tides were reclaimed. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior noble castes, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone, some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Brother Berkel's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarfs. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastian rights. Brother Berkel resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. The dwarven mage, Dagna, ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory on how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orgrimmar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the anvil, and upon returning to Orgrimmar with their findings, convinced the Shaperit to attempt to recreate Ferelden's research. A new golem was created, bound with the spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orgrimmar. However, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Ferelden's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morgan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morgan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may have even been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morgan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery, for now. The companions who traveled with Francis eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call to further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity amongst the commoners and a fixture at court, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or across the shining sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Francis sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. The end. Well, I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, go ahead and drop a like down on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I post my next video. Share this video with any family, friends, or anyone else you think may enjoy it. And if there's anything you want to say, comments, advice, whatever, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section below. I do read and respond to every comment I get. And next week, we will start Dragon Age Awakening. Until then, you guys have a great one. Skull.